Hey you guys, let's do another rambling video. I think I'm overdue for a rambling video. And here's the bubblegum I'm chewing tonight, by the way. Sugar-free bazooka bubblegum. Because I probably have a lot to ramble about and I don't even know it. So, be sure to turn down your brightness and your contrast on your device. That way you can maybe fall asleep easier when it's not so bright in your room. Let's do while I'm rambling. Oh, here's something I can ramble about. You guys have no clue of how many hours and hours of taping I do that you never see for one reason or another. I collect this one the other night. I thought I was recording for a whole hour, rambling, only to find out, when I went to go shut off my recorder, it had only recorded like 2 minutes, and so I have no clue what happened. So, I guess that's my first thing to write about. Let's see if I can find, since it's December, see if I can find something. Like a holiday. It might be fun. Shirts. Maybe I can make those holiday shirts for me. Holiday. Canned fruit. Canning. That looks like a pretty easy. Maybe I can do donuts, candy, cupcakes, all Christmassy. Notice how I go for this simple. Something that's not too detailed. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Bell pepper. Oh, rain boots. Yeah. See, I ruined. Not only did this not get on video, but I ruined the back. I gotta put stuff in between. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do the candy one. Or the shirt. It's a toss-up between the shirts, or this candy one. I'm almost tempted to do this coconut palm tree. We were at the harbor yesterday. Even though it's the first week of December, it was feeling like a fun summer day. I'm gonna do the candy, the safe candy. Oh wait, here's another one. I'm gonna be bad and tear it out. There. doodle scents. Look, this is watermelon. So, are all you guys Christmas people? I love doing holiday stuff, but always in the back of my mind, I feel bad a little bit because I know not everybody is excited about the holiday. You have to let me know. These doodle scents are really fun. I got these at Rite Aid, but either last year or the beginning of this year, 99 cents each. It does. It's got a nice smell. I'm not sure if it's watermelon, but it's something fruity. They probably have a website, I bet. Doodle Scents. Doodle Scents. Can you see that? Like Crayola. So you have to let me know if you guys are Christmas people, number one. Number two, what about Hanukkah people? I have to learn more. I'm not really quite sure if I know the real Hanukkah story. Let's see. What about what's going on with? This is kind of crazy. What's going on with Donald Trump and all the Twitter? I haven't really been paying attention. I'm just mentioning it only because every morning, noon, and night, it seems like that's all the news is talking about. Donald Trump Twitter. Donald Trump Twitter. So, I guess it is kind of interesting, though. He's still the same Twitter-wise. He twittered a lot before he got elected, and he's still twittering. How do they even think of that name for that social platform, Twitter? Here's another one. Tropical Punch. It kind of... Tropical Punch. It kind of... No, it's different. I can tell it's different. So... do you guys have... There goes a hot rodder. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Do you guys do traditional Christmas? Or do you guys just pack up and head out for a fun vacation? Well, it's just kind of interesting to know what do people do for the holiday. Because it's not all fun and games. It is, and it can be a little bit stressful. I realize just when I go to the grocery store, Target, I haven't even gotten into Target. I'm talking about just the Target parking lot. The stress of just looking, when I approach the Target Walmart parking lot, they're kind of right together. We have a Walmart, the neighborhood Walmart, a Target, and a Ross for Less, all right together. And those are three very popular stores. I think unless I get out there super early in the morning, it will be a stressful outing. But so I think I'm looking forward mainly to getting back to my little filming area, corner of my house and the other room. Let's see. Oh, did I mention I was gonna share some movie star stories? I forgot. A while back there were a couple requests for me to share my celebrity stories, and that's such an exciting topic for me, obviously, but I think what happened, I got so overwhelmed because there are a ton of stories, but then I started incorporating not just my stories, but the stories with my daughters, and then my husband, just everything, and the concerts, and it got so big in my mind that I think I overwhelmed myself, and I actually never really did what I wanted to do. I think I wanted to do it too perfect. I wanted kind of to start back in the 60s, and kind of work my way forward, because then it would have some kind of an organization to it. And then I wanted to add everybody else's fun, the family, their fun, celebrity stories, and it just got so big. So I think I'm just going to have to share it in the spur of the moment, because that's enjoyable for me, and it's not stressful, and that's kind of what the heart and soul of my channel is. No stress. So, I just mentioned Donald Trump, but let me tell you about Ronald Reagan. Because the Ronald Reagan Library is in Simi Valley here in Southern California. Oh my goodness, I love the Reagan Library. Love the story of our President Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan. Oh my goodness. Every time I go there, it's like I'm there for the first time. I just love Ronald Reagan Museum. Well, anyways, we have Ronald Reagan story, which begins with my husband back in the early 60s. Sometime in the 60s, I apologize. Maybe it's not the early 60s, but it's back in the day when Ronald Reagan was the governor of California. I believe it was the 60s. I'll have to do my research. Maybe it was the 70s, but I'm thinking the 60s. And my husband at the time was in the military, and he was in charge of the, I guess you call it like the convoy, the security, part of the security in the convoy. I was in charge of that. So this was up in Camp San Luis Obispo or Camp Roberts area, and the governor, the great state of California, Ronald Reagan, at the time, was making some kind of speech or appearance. So of course it was high security. So there was my sweetheart high atop a military tank, and so he could oversee kind of his area with the security. And he recalls Ronald Reagan coming by like this motorcade. It was a convertible, some kind of convertible military, some kind of vehicle, and how Ronald Reagan did some kind of military salute to him because he knew that he was the head of the convoy or the security. In fact, I'm getting goosebumps. I think that's cool. How cool would that be to have Ronald Reagan drive by in a convertible military vehicle and give you that A-OK salute? So that wasn't Ronald Reagan. Then, now tell me about this. So here our life goes on from the 60s, the 70s, and in the 80s, and in the 90s. Whenever Ronald Reagan passed away, I believe it was 2000 something, and of course his whole like funeral thing took place guys in the Simi Valley at the Ronald Reagan Library. If you don't think we were so affected, oh my goodness. And my parents, also at the time, everybody was just, I could not believe it. And so we, my husband, myself, and my parents stood in line, and we were part of the people who got to pass by his casket. So I guess for me that was a celebrity story. It's a dead celebrity story. Terrible to say dead celebrity story, but it was so emotional. It was such a special moment, even though there were tons of people and you did have to wait hours in line before you actually got up until the line got moving, because you had to get there ahead of time if you even wanted to be a part of it. And so then, of all things, we finally are getting to the area where we're going to pass by the casket, and you can tell there's a lot of security, but we, it was just so emotional, thinking about how fortunate we were to be there at the event. And of course it was all televised and it was on security camera. So when we get home, there must have been, I'm going to say 50 phone call messages on our phone for people that had seen my husband on TV, of all things. And I don't know why he was part of the group that got onto the news or got onto the local TV. So they all called to tell him congratulations, and we saw you. And sure enough, bigger than beans, that night we watched the local coverage, and there he was. Oh, it was amazing. So not only did he get to be part of the public viewing the casket, but he was on TV, and a ton of our friends and family saw him. So that was kind of neat for him. So that was that. And let's see, is there another Ronald Reagan event? My sister, she's a graphics art professional, and she got a contract with the Reagan, I forgot what their group is called. It's some kind of group, not the Reagan Library group, but she got commissioned to do some kind of brochure for the Young Republicans or something. I forgot what the Reagan group was called. And she did this whole beautiful artistic brochure for members, whoever wanted to support or donate money to Ronald Reagan. And though she did not get to meet, this was years ago, she did not get to meet actually with Ronald, Ronnie, and Nancy. She did get to go to their Santa Barbara, the Santa Barbara ranch house. And she was there at their ranch house when they had the meeting, when she met with the people in charge of commissioning her for the job. So she got to go to the Reagan Ranch out of Santa Barbara. That's the best I can remember of that story. I'm almost positive Reagans weren't there, but that's kind of cool about that ranch house. Let's see what else. Do I ever share with you Do I ever share with you what other channels I watch on YouTube? Since it's Christmas time, you know who I always think of at Christmas time on YouTube is, the Angry Grandpa show. Do you guys know Angry Grandpa? Years and years ago when I first saw that show, I did not like it because I thought Angry Grandpa was just a little bit too violent, and I did not like the cuss and swear words. It seemed like there was a lot. So this was years years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah. So I kind of just forgot about that. The reason I think of him at Christmas time, this is kind of a good story, you guys. It's like a Christmas miracle for their family. Apparently, the son, Michael, and his channel is the kid behind a camera channel. He turned in a video, a Christmas tree. I think it was like Grandpa Ruins Christmas or something. Crazy Christmas tree or Christmas Day video to, I cannot recall the name of that YouTube channel at the time. You can still send stuff. Starts with a B. Can't think of the name of the channel. If you guys remember the name of that, we send videos, something.com, somethingtv.com, but he sent in a video of Angry Grandpa going crazy on Christmas Day. I believe it was 2007. So here's this poor family, and I do not mean to be insulting when I say these words, like poor family. Bless their hearts, as you watch the Angry Grandpa channel, and you just get a feel for the whole family and their whole life growing up and the whole 9 yards of everything. And you see to where they are today. It really is like a true Christmas miracle. Every Christmas, I re-enjoy. Excuse me. Excuse me. See, I'm getting all choked up. Every Christmas, I kind of relive their story. And it was, excuse me, you guys, I'm so sorry. It was that one video that the son Michael sent in that has caused their family to be making buku bucks on YouTube today. I'm not kidding you. That, and it's a true life story. I know, like, the world would look upon their family and possibly, like, call them trailer trash, which is terrible. Like white trailer trash, terrible. And I don't say that to be mean. But when I look at them today, that's a true life story. That is, to me, is part of when I think of a good Christmas story. That is it. And it all began when Michael sent in. And Angry Grandpa, I believe he's in his 60s, but I think he has a problem with manic depression. I think he needs to be like on lithium or something. I'm not an expert, but it looks like at times he's on his medication and other times he is not. But I don't know. That's not for me to say, but I guess, you know, as they were growing up, a lot of times he was not on his medication. It was just hard for the family. So that's part of my Christmas for me, and they're not friends of mine, they're not family of mine. They're out in South Carolina someplace. It's the Angry Grandpa Show. There's that channel. But the kid behind a camera channel, that's the son filming Angry Grandpa. And by him sending in one Christmas video of Grandpa ruining Christmas, look where they are today. And in case you're wondering how you can get an estimate of what somebody is earning from their YouTube channel, this is just ballpark. Go to their channel and see how many views they've had. And I learned this from another channel, Nick Juggernuggets. I really have a hard time with his channel, although I do watch it occasionally because he's been on there now. He's been on there now for 10 years, and he's successful, and I love to listen to these successful people on YouTube because they really are like little Christmas miracle success stories. Like McJuggernuggets was just a disgusted bank teller with, like, I believe he said $70,000, like a $70,000 a college bill for his student loan, and he was just disgusted, and he had some kind of film or cinema degree. There's like another success story. He's making millions of dollars a year. Angry Grandpa and his son Michael, they're making, I think, $1 million. I haven't checked recently, but McJuggernuggets on one of his videos has really been the nicest one to kind of help us understand who's making what kind of money for those of us, excuse me, for those of us who analyze everything to the bone. So here's the math, and I'm not that good at math, but I was able to understand this. Ballpark, for every channel, if they're hooked up with AdSense to make money, for every 1,000 views, estimate that the person gets $1. So if somebody has 1,000 views on their channel, they've made $1, and so on. If they made 1 million views, that's $1,000. And I'm not that good with math, but I remember him saying this. It's $1,000 for every 1 million views. And that's a pretty good ballpark. And if anything, what I've learned, the person is making a little over. But if you want to look at someone's channel and see how many views they have, and hopefully that can encourage you. You might be encouraged and think you might want to start a YouTube channel. And so what was I talking about that I got off on McJuggernuggets? Oh yeah, back to Angry Grandpa. So, because his son posted this one little crazy Christmas tree blow-up video of Angry Grandpa, I believe it was from 2007, here they are today, and they are like a true success story, so inspirational. I'm telling you, I would be so honored to meet them. Just to tell them congratulations, because their story really is like a modern day miracle. I'm not kidding. So, that's when I think about Christmas. I've been thinking about them. What else do I watch? I watch Angry Grandpa. Oh yeah, and he has like 3 or 4 channels. There's the Angry Grandpa Show. Then there's the Kid Behind a Camera. That's the one that has the most videos. He has a story about Angry Grandpa like every day. And then Grandpa's Corner is really nice. It's kind of like Grandpa's own little channel where he kind of has he reflects on life, or he has words of wisdom. Oh my goodness, I love that channel. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's Grandpa's Corner. And then they have a sister out in New York. The Angry Grandpa and his wife got separated and divorced. And the mom lives with one of his daughters in New York. And she has a channel. I haven't seen her channel for a long time. I think her channel is called The Pratt Pack. Pratt, I think her married name is Pratt, The Pratt Pack. And she kind of has a cool little channel. That's Angry Grandpa's daughter and her husband and her mom, and they have let's see, what else? What other channels do I watch? Oh, I think I get inspired by these people who have like nothing cameras, like they're filming from an old iPhone. And, you know, YouTube kind of tries to tell you, or they have these little sessions of how to have a good YouTube channel. And they kind of mention the fact that you have to have a good camera and good lighting and all this stuff. But I think I like just the opposite. And I enjoy these people that just film off their cell phones. Some are old iPhones, some aren't even iPhones, some are just like probably like Androids, I think. But I'm thinking of I like to watch Couponing Girl, and there's another lady with kids, Mom of Four Nicole. You know, nothing outrageous, fantastic on their channels, other than it's everyday people. You know, that just get on YouTube and make a go of it with whatever they have. I like that attitude. It's just inspiring to me. You know, their cameras aren't like top of the line. There's no frills stuff on. It's just everyday stuff. I really enjoy that. Let's see, what else do I watch? Oh, do you guys ever watch Adam the Woo? I watch him. He puts up something every day, Adam the Woo, and he has this other channel. Oh no, the Daily Woo, excuse me, the Daily Woo, which where he puts up something every day, interesting video every day. And then Adam the Woo, I don't know what happened to that channel. It's still on, but he hasn't filmed on that channel for a long time. So I'm just a little bit curious to know. Someone had posted that he had a possible copyright infringement. I'm not sure, but on the Adam the Woo channel, he does a lot of like movie scenes or movie things, Hollywood, celebrity stuff. I really love that channel for that reason. Like, he'd show filming locations. I love filming locations. But I'll have to get more info. He hasn't uploaded for a while. I wonder if he got in trouble with that channel. I hope not. Alright, so where am I here? What else can we talk about? Look, is this black or... dark green. Oh, I have another empties video I can do. I literally have to get this empty bag. It gets so big now. Holidays, I think I'm going through a lot more stuff during the holiday. Get a huge brown shopping bag and a big black marker and write empties on it and store it special in the corner of the pantry. Like it's a real thing now. And I do enjoy going through the empties to let you know what items are fun, good items to buy, what I'll be buying. I'll be buying. So that's kind of a new thing I just kind of started last month or two. I really like it. I like to give you guys helpful information on food items or non-food items. I love to give you prices of things, where I got the best deal. I love to let you know if a food item or product is a good thing, good item, good product, or not so good. I'll be buying it again. let's see, what else can we talk about? Oh, I was looking the other day on the DVR. Does your TV have, you can just automatically record your favorite shows? I kind of laughed at my own self. The shows I record, oh my goodness. I wonder if somebody was looking to see who was recording all this stuff, if they could figure out that it was an adult, because most of the stuff I record is like stuff, old syndicated shows. Mm-hmm. Well, The Big Bang Theory is on there. I believe I was recording that for my daughter a while back, but I don't usually watch The Big Bang Theory, but I am surprised that show has really turned out to be a successful show. But I have the I Love Lucy show is on DVR record, The Brady Bunch. For a while, I was recording Columbo. Do you remember Peter Falk and Columbo? But no, I don't record that because you can watch it, I think, on one of the streaming services without commercials. And Jimmy Kimmel, I can't stay up that late to watch him. I always fall asleep. So we record Jimmy Kimmel. That's kind of fun. He's a local. He's out of Hollywood. That's a fun show. And I like to always watch it and just, like in my dreams, thinking in my head, oh my goodness, so-and-so, like the other night it was Will Smith, you know, or the other night, one night was Tom Cruise. And as I'm watching it and realizing he's filming out of Hollywood, and I think to myself, oh my goodness, Tom Cruise is just right over the hill in Hollywood right now as I speak. Or right now as I'm watching this show, which technically isn't true because I do believe they film in the afternoon. I think they film sometime in the afternoon, so by the time they air the show, like 11 or whatever at night, that celebrity more than likely is long gone on a plane to somewhere. But it still is kind of fun to just kind of dream that. Okay, let's see. Do you think I could finish this in an hour? Maybe if I paid better attention, I might be able to. So let's see, what else do I have recorded on there? Oh, Wendy Williams. That's kind of a fun celebrity show. Do you guys get the Wendy Williams show? I realize I've been recording that because she always, it's like a talk show. She always does celebrity stuff. So I have her on DVR, Wendy Williams. Oh, and Dr. Oz. I have him on DVR. Really enjoy some of the stuff he talks about. Dr. Oz. What else? Oh, I think I told you guys this. The Carol Burnett show. It's total reruns from the 70s. Carol Burnett show. It's on DVR. Oh, this couch is kind of uncomfortable. Sitting on it for a long time. Let's see. What else is on DVR? Oh, obviously a lot of movies. You get really spoiled. We have HBO on there, and we have, I think it's like Epic or Epic for the watch most of our movies. If we watch them on TV, it's from the movie channel without commercials. You get so spoiled watching movies with no commercials, and then when you're stuck watching a really good movie that you like and you realize, oh my goodness, it's on a channel with commercials. It's really annoying. Some of the stuff I've saved on there for so long. Oh my goodness, do you guys like Jerry Lewis? I always keep my eye open for the old Jerry Lewis movies. Oh, I love Jerry Lewis. Well, I wish I could meet him someday. That would really be an honor. But I think of how much I love him, his movies. He's kind of corny, but I like all sides of him. I like to watch his funny movies. I like to, oh my goodness, the Jerry Lewis telethon. Love that one. So, and then to watch him on talk shows and watch the serious side of Jerry Lewis. I love that too. But I have saved on my DVR the Disorderly Orderly. Have you guys ever seen that Jerry Lewis movie? I love that movie. This couch is a little bit uncomfortable. Disorderly Orderly. What's the other one I have recorded on there? Oh, Who's Minding the Store? Oh my goodness. I'm amazed at how they can do some of those funny scenes. There's a part in there where he's like an appliance salesman and the lady comes in with a broken vacuum. I am telling you, it's like 5 or 6 minutes of complete craziness. I don't know how they were physically able to film that stuff, honestly. So I watched that movie over and over again. Who's Minding the Store and the Disorderly Orderly. Also on there we have, I saved the long, if you love Lucy, I know you love the long trailer. Oh my goodness. The long trailer. I love Lucy, I love Ricky, and I love the nostalgia of that movie, the long trailer. When they go into, I think my leg fell asleep. Oh my goodness. I can't wait just to get back to my regular setup in the other room. My leg fell asleep now after almost 44 minutes. The nostalgia of that movie, the long trailer. When they go to the trailer home show, oh my goodness, and they're walking around. It just really brings the past right to me alive right there in that moment. I have that. I have The Wizard of Oz. That every single time I see that movie, it happens without fail when she's near the end of the movie, when she's in the balloon. Dorothy, Judy Garland's in the balloon, saying her goodbyes to everybody. Oh my goodness. And I always say, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry. And I always cry. I can remember the first time I saw that movie as a kid, sitting in a little child's rocking chair. Obviously, this was back in the 60s. I had the best memories of that movie. Let's see, what else is on my DVR? Movie. That is kind of a cute little love story, is Murphy's Romance. You guys ever see Murphy's Romance with James Gardner? He's dead now. James Gardner and Sally Field. I don't have a celebrity story personally for Sally Field, but I do have one for my friend's sister, who was approached by a Hollywood talent scout or agent because they wanted her to be a fill-in double for Sally Field because she had all of the characteristics. And this was years ago, and I don't recall whatever became of that. Maybe I'll have to call her, remind her, and see what happened to that. But never forget, this was from like the early 70s. I'll never forget after I heard that, I go, oh my goodness. Then I was re-looking at her sister saying, you do look like Sally Field. You do look like Sally Field. I couldn't believe it. So that talent scout had a really good eye. So I'll have to ask her about that and then give you an update if she ever pursued that. But that movie, Murphy's Romance, oh my goodness, it's such a cute little love story. No. So I won't tell you about the story. You'll just have to, if you like Sally Field and James Gardner. Great little movie, Murphy's Romance. And then the other thing we have on our DVR is River Wild with Meryl Streep and Kevin Bacon. The music is so beautiful in that movie, and the scenery when they're in the river raft. Beautiful. We have that recorded. I saved that. I could watch that a lot. That's a fun movie. There's another good actor in there. I cannot remember his name now. River Wild. That's on our DVR. Recently, they've been showing a lot of Clint Eastwood movies on one of the channels. We just saw that Alcatraz movie. That's kind of cool. Oh, no, San Francisco area. Clint Eastwood. He used to be the mayor of Carmel, which is real close to Monterey up in northern California. And I don't have a Clint Eastwood celebrity story, but the closest to a Clint Eastwood celebrity thing is my daughter lives up in Monterey. And they have like some kind of film festival up there that he sponsored. And he's always like the grand marshal of the parade. And I will follow up and see. I don't think they went, but they have the possibility to go to the film festival and get a chance to see Clint Eastwood, Grand Marshal, and if they're lucky enough, maybe to get to meet him. I don't think they did this year. I think this was their first year, and they were a little bit overwhelmed with the crowd, as I can recall. But if I do hear that they did participate and they did get to see him, I'll keep you posted about that. I think I'm going to get yellow. See if yellow works. Yeah. A little bit of yellow. Or I'll just call it like gold, I guess. So, what can I complain about? Really, I do not like doing videos in this area on the couch. It's really not easy doing an extended video sitting on this comfy, cozy couch. It's nice, comfy, cozy, but not really to sit for that long. Isn't it really not fun to sit slouched for that long, really? Okay, let's see, what else? I don't know, about 10 months? Can you believe it? I went on and on. A rambling video? I need to get moving, so I'm going to use a marker. So I could possibly say I finished this thing in a whole hour. And this is one of the easy ones. I barely could finish the easy one in a whole hour. Can you believe it? I just get so sidetracked with talking and talking and talking. It does help though to pick a picture to color that's not so intense. And it does help to be able to use marker occasionally, but it does, like whatever's on the back of this paper is totally ruined because the marker went through. See, that one's ruined. The marker went through on it. But I knew that. I didn't know that would happen. I'm going to try to finish it. So let me know. Let me know what kind of stuff you like to hear on Rambling. I usually have like a little cheat sheet of stuff to talk about. This time I did not. It just kind of went off the top of my head. I don't know if I like to do that all the time, but it did happen this time. I've been thinking about earlier. I did a little grocery ad thing, and I saw an ad for an eggnog bun cake. Have you guys heard of an eggnog bun cake? Doesn't that sound like a wonderful gift item? Like if you go to a party or something, instead of the traditional, fruit cakes. Do people even really eat fruit cakes, or are fruit cakes kind of like a joke? But I've been thinking about. No, I knew it. Did I break that? It's almost broken. I've been thinking that I would love to taste a bun cake. Eggnog bun cake. It sounds so good. How many minutes do I have left? 7 minutes. I don't know if I could finish this. I think I will. I have to hurry. So let me know if you guys have ever tasted the eggnog bun cake. I'm either going to have to finish this in 6 minutes or make an extended video over it. So let me know if you guys have ever had eggnog bun cake. How many times have I said that now? Like 5. My brain is stuck on eggnog bun cake. First time I heard of it, and I can't stop thinking about it. And what else? Oh, I should give you an update on my toilet. Do you guys remember? I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago, I had this toilet problem. If you search my channel, toilet, or I don't know. I think it's, I did like a little 2-minute thing asking anybody if they knew how to fix it. It would like whistle and make this high-pitched screech every time you flushed it. And so we had a friend who was over, realized how simple it was. They went to Home Depot, got the replacement part, replaced the part, and boom, for like under 20 bucks. I think it was like 15, 70 bucks. Toilet is perfect now. Okay, so here we are. I'm on the last little stocking. I think I'll just use this color green. This is like unbelievable, you guys. I've been least now I can say I've done it, or I did it. Oops. I'm almost out of... I got a little sharpener. It's kind of a funny shape. I can at least say I did it. And I think what I might do... Oh. I think what I might do is... There we are. Wow. Might even add some little... I don't know. Tap, tap, tap. 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 Tap, 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 tap. I kind of like this little black accent. Kind of. Okay. Well, that's my little Christmas. This little... I guess I need to clean out this pencil sharpener. I guess. It's not right on it. Oh, there we go. I think there was a piece stuck in there. Let's flip better. Something about this stocking bugs me. It's too much. Too big of a thing to color and have it be all. Maybe I need to shade it. Maybe that's what needs to have it more shade. Okay, well,